But I want to take you to this now. Ngqamakhwe SAPS in the Eastern Cape have opened a criminal case following the circulation of a viral video depicting minors consuming alcohol on Christmas Day. The incident allegedly involved 5 children aged between 12 and 8. Police are investigating a case of contravention of the National Liquor Act, specifically for supplying or making liquor available to minors. To talk more about this, we're now joined by the Eastern Cape spokesperson, Brigadier Nobuntu Gantana. Brigadier, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. We noticed from a statement put out by the South African Police Service in the Eastern Cape that the family has been tracked down where this has happened. How much detail can you give us about that?
Thank you very much, and good evening to you and your viewers at home. At the moment, what we can confirm is that the family has been tracked down, and currently what we do know is that it is at Kotane Administrative Area, which is at Sandini location in Ngqamakhwe. And this is the homestead where the 5 children that were seen in the video actually live. And what we do know is that they live with their mother, with their 2 mothers and their grandfather. So that is the information that we have at hand. And as the SAPS, we are currently busy with an investigation at the moment. And a docket has been opened on a case of contravention of National Liquor Act as per Act 59 of 2003. So that is the information that we currently have, and no arrests have been made at the moment.
When are arrests expected to be made?
At the moment, we are still following due process, and we are still busy with the investigation because, as you know, because this is the case that involves minors, it means that there's still information that we still need to gather from the children themselves. And this will also involve social workers and our social partners, the Department of Social Development, our Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences Unit has also been dispatched to the homestead. So as soon as we gather all of that information, then we will be in a better position to take the docket to the Director for Public Prosecutions, who will then be able to lead us and guide us as to whether we are able to prosecute on the case.
Yeah. What charge would very specifically be considered here?
A charge that would be considered in this case is contravention of the National Liquor Act, which is Act 59 of 2003, which focuses on the issuing of liquor to minor children. So that is the charge that we are currently looking at. And this is quite a serious incident, and the law is quite very clear in the supplying of alcohol to minors.
Yeah. What's typically the sanction for this sort of crime?
The sanction would vary. It varies on the findings of the DPP. So you might find that it might be a fine and it might also be a prison sentence. So that is part of the information that the DPP will guide us on as the SAPS.
Yeah, but the severity of this is quite clear because this is spread all across social media. And I mean, 8-year-olds and a 12-year-old consuming alcohol can be deadly. One would expect that it would be a lot more than just a fine.
It depends on the merits of the case. As I said, that this is still an ongoing investigation. It is still at a sensitive stage. So once we have gathered all the information as the SAPS and all the other role players, then we will be in a position to know for sure. And that is what will also guide the DPP as to what charges will actually be meted against the suspects.
Has the investigating team been able to determine which adults, if any, were present at the time of that video being recorded?
Yes, we have determined that information, but it's information that we currently can't share as the investigation is still at a sensitive stage. But we do know as the SAPS which adults were present at that moment. And we are also still busy trying to gather more information to determine as to whether there were other people that might have been involved.
Yeah. Yeah, Brigadier Nobuntu, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. That is the spokesperson for the South African Police Service in the Eastern Cape.